Okay. Yes. In last class, discussed about the how we can create the arc. See here, this is the mail received November 8, 10:58 AM. See here, verify account email we are getting. Just we have to verify reset password. Once we reset password, we are enter into the arc. We are enter into the arc. In case I'm log out here, this is the URL, but login.salesforce.com. Next time onwards, you people log in as this user, login.salesforce.com. Here, you have to add Yaksha 38 at it.com. Here, you have to add Yaksha password, whatever password you're providing. See here. This is the way we are getting. In case you have to register your mobile number, you have to add that mobile number next time onwards. So once you are entering the mobile number, you are getting the code. You have to enter that code, then only register to your arc. Once you are entering into the arc, see here, what are the things we have to see? Here logo, one thing. This is global search. In case we have to search anything, that user, whatever, we have to search anything. Anything, we have to see. This is the way we are getting. Okay, search for such a purpose. We're calling as a global search. This box. We can discuss few more things on this. Okay, after. And what are the things we have? Sorry, someone is speaking. Okay. Here, if people see this in Gmail or any social or related website like Facebook, for everywhere we have to see this profile, that login details we have to see. See here your name or your account details. This you have to go with your account details. In case you have to click on this Yaksha 38. See here, this is your account details. This is your account details. You have to see how many groups and files, like these all things. Charter post, in case you have to do any charter post, you're in. Like these all things we can see here. In case we have to change any values here, simply go to the user detail. User detail. Here we can see all the users information, especially this is your user. Your user, and here you have to see this name, alliance, email. Already I verified email. Reset the password now. Then only we have to see here verified. But username means unique thing in Salesforce. Okay, these all things, company name, XYZ, address, like these all things auto-populated. And here, this is the user information. We can discuss more on after. sometime. Now, what are the things you people knowing about? Now, this profile information, we have to settings here and log out. And similar way, we have to com config and compact display density. These are the two options they're providing. We have to choose any one. And options like here we have move to Salesforce Lightning View to Classic View. If you require, we have to click this link. You are enter into this Classic View. See here, this is the Classic View. Nowadays, most of the projects, 95% of projects are in Lightning View only. Okay, 95% of we are not using this Classic View, but I'm explaining the things. How we can see the tabs and like this is the way I will explain. Once I will first I will explain in Lightning, then in Classic View. See here, switch to Lightning Experience. Now we are in Lightning Experience. These are the information. In case we have to add username, can add the username here. Then in internal, you are the user, I am the user, some other people also, sales team, support team is there. In case we have to send the notification, one user to another users, okay, multiple users also, we have to collect the notifications. These are the custom notifications. We have to get any user or automatically we are getting the any notifications. Like this is the way that we can see. Here we can see like in SMSs, like we are calling as a custom notifications. We're calling as a custom notifications, these things. One concept is there. In development, we can discuss those things. Push notifications, one concept related to this, how we can send these notifications. Okay. Here we can able to see those notifications. Then this is the important thing, setup. What are the concepts we need to learn? And while implementing the application, what are the concepts required? What are the things we have in Salesforce? In setup only, we have everything is available. Here with using these things, we are, see administration is there. See here, these are the administration related. Users is there, some concepts we have, data related we have, and email related we have. Similar way, in development part related also, we have multiple concepts available. Multiple concepts available. In setup, we have to do everything. What are the concepts in Salesforce and while implementing the applications, administrative things and any settings we have to enable or disable, or in development, customization related also, we have to do in case we have to create Apex class, triggers or lightning components, whatever we have to go here and set, and then we have to create the based on the requirements. We have to implement the functionalities. And coming to this is the setup. And one more thing is service setup. In case we are working on service applications, we have to use this service setup. On a developer console, this is ID where we have to implement the customization. We have to go with developer console. Here we are adding the Apex program. We are writing Apex programming here. In developer console, we are writing Apex programming. Okay. See these things. And last, Salesforce help. If you require any help or raising a ticket, like we have to how we getting started and some help from this page and more resources. Like these are the options we have. Welcome to the Lightning Explore, Meet Setup, the home base for admin. Like this page related help if you require anything, we have to see here. Or you need get support, you have to raise a ticket. Get support is there now. we have to click on get support, and we are getting a, we have to create a ticket to the salesforce.com. This is the way we have to, more resources we have. And then we have to go with guidance center. Guidance center means just what are the new known things we have, and what is the new in Salesforce nowadays. Like we have to see here articles and everything we can able to see here. Okay, what are the new things in this page? Like we have to see this guidance center here. And then these are the global actions. In every page, we have to use any global actions required. We have to add those global, creating the global actions. We can able to see here. We have to use those global actions. For communication purpose, assigning a task to particular user, sending the event invitation. Event means meeting or like that. We have to log a call, new case creation. Like these all are global actions. I'm saying about in multiple places, multiple pages, on multiple pages, we have to use these global actions. Action means button only, but we have these buttons, we have to use multiple pages. Right? So we have to call as a global action. In case we have to, any favorites we have related to, we can add these favorites here. Favorites we have to do here. And these are the basic things in Salesforce. In org, I'm saying about. In next line, we have to see this. App launcher is there. Already discussed about these things. What are the applications we have? Already I discussed about these few applications Salesforce.com providing related to the sales service. You are the client. You have your manufacturing one product. You have to track the information about the leads and customers. Information you need to track on how revenue generate to the organization, sales is success or failure related to that customer. We are tracking this all information in application only. Who is providing that application? Predefined. The salesforce.com providing few applications. So those applications like sales application, service application, like that, multiple applications we have. And then we have, this is the home page. What are the things we can see on home page? From here to here, I'm saying about setup home is there now. From here to bottom. Here we can see these recent items. Recent items. Most recently, I opened what are the items. In case we have to show the any dashboards, reports. Means client people once enter into the arc, what are the things they can able to see? How much the business is going, and what are the how many components they're selling this uh, last 4 hours. Like this is the way they require any reports and dashboards. We have to do on the tracking here that information. If we require, the client is required, uh, then we have to use this dashboards, reports. We can add those all things here only. And coming to the object manager, you people knowing about most of the people where we are tracking the data in tables. In tables, we are tracking the data, whatever data. See here. You people knowing about the few user interface, application forms, anything you are filling here. You are filling here only. See, for example, I'm adding few boxes here. Any form, In online, we are filling the forms now. Those forms I'm saying about. I'm adding name. Phone I'm adding here. Email I'm adding. See here, this is save. And this is cancel buttons. These are the buttons, for example, I'm saying about. Once, once you're entering the data, once you're entering the data, where it will store, there is a database we have. For example, this is an object, employee information I'm adding. Employee information. See here, this is the database. Already we discussed about the server. Within the server, we have different tables available. This is one table. This is second table. This is third. This is the way we have multiple tables. We have tracking the data. This employee information we are tracking here. Employee information. See here, whatever name here, we are tracking the information about the name, email, phone. These all information we are tracking here. See here, here I'm adding a name here. This is phone number. And one more thing is, third column is email. Like these are the three things. Here we are, whatever information, name, phone, email we are providing here, and click on save button. The information will store here. In this database, we have table, employee table is there. We are tracking that information. I'm creating one employee. First record will be create. First row will be create. And you are creating second employee. Second row will be create. Third row, fourth, fifth, sixth. See here, multiple rows will be created with this information. This is the way we are tracking the information in database. We are calling as a table this thing. See here, once we are entering to the data on UI, the data stores in where we have in database, we have table, say employee table. In employee table, whatever information we are providing, creating a row here. This is the way happening. But the table, I'm saying about this is the table now. This is the table. Name, phone, email, these are the tables now. See here in Salesforce, we are calling as a objects. We are calling as a objects. Already salesforce.com provided few applications related to those applications. They're providing the tables. Account, activity, address, asset, like these all are tables. Here in Salesforce, we are calling as a object. We are calling as a object. Okay, we are calling as a object. So in admin, we have to discuss about the first how we can create the application app and how we can create objects, fields, tabs. Okay, tabs we are creating. I will explain today about this app. App. So first we have to discuss about the here objects means tables. Okay, fields means columns. In Excel, we have columns now. In Excel file, CSV file columns now. Here we are calling as a fields. Okay, first we are, what is app? What is app? See here. These are the apps available. In case you have to create any app, you have one IT organization, you are recruiting a candidate. What is the process required here? What is the process required here? Uh, I'm explaining about that application related, recruiting application related. First, go to the setup. Go to the setup. And here we have to search with app. App manager is there. Click on app manager. See here, what are the apps available here? These are the predefined apps. We are not creating any app here. All the apps are predefined apps. Who is providing these apps? Salesforce.com only providing these apps. In case you have to create any new app, see here, new lightning app is there. See here, I'm adding an app. Recruiting app I'm adding. Developer name, recruiting, description. In case we have to upload any logo. See, logo means here you have to see the logo. Here is there now. In left side top, the logo, Salesforce logo is available now. In case your organization logo, if required, you have to add that logo, upload that image here. And what is the primary color? X. By default for Salesforce, blue color. But I don't require blue color. I'm going with green color. Okay, this is the color selection. See here. And then you have to click on next. And navigation and form factor. See here, navigation style, standard navigation or console navigation. See, console navigation is nothing but a, see here, we have to see, in case we have to select any console application. Service is there and service console is there. First, we have to go with service application. How we can see these tabs and everything is, this is the way. And we can see the view is different. Here we have accounts. I'm opening one account here. Account means these are the rows, records, data. See, this is the way we can able to see. But coming to the service console, same thing how we can able to see. This is a single page. Within the single page, we can able see the tabs also. Here we can see now that those all are tabs, account cases like that. But we can able to see like this is the way here. Here accounts is there. See, already I opened one account. The look and feel and everything. See here, recently viewed, we can see. Within the page only, we can see all the things. Nothing but a console. Console is nothing but a, we have to see all the things here only. Okay, for that we are using consoles, console applications. If we required console, we have to console navigation. or we have to go with standard navigation and supported form factors. In this application, we have to see desktop and phone, only desktop or only phone. We have to select the options here. And here setup and personalizations. If you required only this normal setup only or service setup required, you have to select this. And app personalization settings. In case you have to disable end user personalization of navigation and items in this app, you have to select them. Means we have to restrict the permission to navigation item to this end users and disable temporarily tabs for items on site of this app. In case we have to disable the things, we have to go with use omni-channel sidebar. This is omni-channel. We have to discuss about in service cloud, this omni-channel. Now click on next. In case we have to any utility items, we have to add the utility items. These are the utility items. And these are the concepts. In case if you required any utility item, you can add the utility item. Then you have to available items. Already we have tabs. I'm saying about tabs. We need to add. What are the tabs required? I'm saying about only home tab I am adding. This is the home. Okay, next. Only home. Or which profile users? See here, this is the profiles. How to select which profile? Profile nothing but we have different collection of and settings. While creating the user, this is the mandatory thing. Profile is mandatory thing. Without profile, we can't create a user. So under this system administrator, we have 10 users. I am the user, you are the user. We are logged into the R based on permission, the system administrator permission settings, we can able to see the R. Okay. Once we are assigning system administrator means who is having the access on this app, whatever app we are creating here, which users can access this app. Right? We are adding those things here. Now save and finish. See here, we are creating an app. Creating an app. This is the application. See here, our app is recruiting app. Okay. Now, once refresh, see here, you have to search recruiting app is available. Now, how many tabs we have to see? Only one tab, that is home. Like we are selecting as a green. We are not selecting any logo. Okay. This is the way we can see the home page. That home page already exists. Just we have to add that home page to our application, recruiting application. So this is the way we are creating the application. Okay. Now coming to this user. You are the first user in the arc. You are the first user in the arc. I will explain user related more things in next classes, but I'm creating one or two users now. Go to the here setup is there now. Go to the setup. There we have to search with users, and here under users we have one option is there, users options. What are the users available now in this organization? How many users we have? Only 4 users. This is my user 30 extra 38, and by default we are getting these users: charter expert, integration user, security user. Any application, you have to create any application. sorry, not application. I'm saying about org. Any org you are creating, Salesforce or these are the predefined users. In case we have to create any new user, see here. I'm adding John. Then I'm adding here. This is email. I'm adding abc@xyz.com. Username. See here xyz234 I'm adding. Why means this is unique key thing. Already anyone using. See, one more thing is these are the mandatory fields. Whatever I'm filling here, this title, company, department, division, that user related information we have to add, but these are the not mandatory things, but in case we have to require, we have to add those details. And then coming to the, in yesterday class, I'm explaining about the additions. In demo class, I explained about these additions. Different additions we have. See here, additions, unlimited, enterprise, professional, group, and developer. See here, different additions we have. See, each edition related, based on these editions, they're providing the licenses. What are the things? Licenses. See here, what are the licenses we have? User licenses we have now. These are the licenses. Based on edition, we are getting the these licenses, charter actional, charter fee, force.com, identity, and partner app, Salesforce, like these are the here Salesforce is there now. This is one of the license. We have to provide this administrators, system administrators, okay, client side people, and who is implementing the applications as an administrator developers. We are providing this license, Salesforce. We have other licenses also is there, but this is we have more access things like we are getting with these using this license, Salesforce license. And then profile is there. Based on the license only we are getting. For this license related, these many profiles we have. Coming to the, I'm going with force.com free. How many profiles we have? Only one profile. Similar way, I'm going with charter free. Only two profiles only available. Based on the license, we are getting the profiles. Here Salesforce, and here system administrator is there. Once we are assigning this profile, see in these profiles also they're providing predefined. Salesforce providing already. In case we have to create any custom profile, we have to create. Okay, we can discuss in next classes about that information. But here we have to see system administrator means who required full access on the organization. We have to provide this system administrator. I'm adding system administrator. Okay, I'm adding system administrator. And here there's clouds related, sales, service, marketing, like which user, knowledge user, marketing user, like we are providing the permission here. And then personal information like fax, phone number is personal information related. We are tracking here call center, phone, extension, fax. So all things we are tracking here. We are adding here that user related. On mailing address, okay, this time zone, that user time zone, language, these all things we are adding here. This approval settings. In case he is not available, the user, which you whatever who is the user, that user for creating in Salesforce user, that employee, whatever end users are related. I'm creating one user for him or herself. He is not available for 1 week or 10 days. He's going to the he's going to leave. So that time, how who is he's the approver for few records he is need to approve daily basis. He is not available next 10 days. Who is taking care about those things? His responsibilities. Daily basis is he need to approve 10 records. So he's not available next 10 days means who is the delegated approver for this user, whatever tasks or whatever activities he is doing, who is taking care about, who is taking care about those things means we are adding delegated approver and manager. These details we are adding here. Then once entering all the details, we have to check this checkbox. By default, this checked. Check the first time, this is checked. Generate new password and notify user immediately. We have to click on save button. Once you have to click this user, sending the verify account notification to this email. This email. Username is there now. Sorry, here email abcxyz is there now. .com email. That email email will get notification. There we have to see this verify account and we have to reset password. Reset password. Who is the user? He is getting. John Lennon is getting the email and he is doing reset this password. Then he is logged into the R. Now, first is our user Yaksha 38. Now, for John Lennon, I created second user. Now, two users in this arc. Two users in this arc. So, one more thing is, what are the things we have here? Edit, sharing, reset, password, freeze, view summary, these all things. Edit means just we have to edit the record. Just edit the record. Sharing means whom to access this user data. In case any other users required, we have to share those things. And reset password. You people knowing about the reset password. In case changing the password, we have to go with reset password for particular user. And freeze. Here, you people knowing about these things. In interview also, most of the cases they're asking about freeze and inactive. Inactive and freeze. What is the difference between these two things? See here, freeze, nothing but a, see here. Freeze, nothing but a, we have license is there. While creating any user, must and should we have to select the license. This is the Salesforce license. This is the user license for this user. In case we have to stop to login. To login, we have to restrict the login access. We have to restrict the login access for 20 days or 1 month or 5 months, 6 months. Like his employee is going on leave and he is not opening our arc in anywhere, in outside anywhere, is not opening this arc in case. So we have to do freeze that account. This user, we have to this user can't log in to the arc. We have to restrict the login access for this user using freeze, but license with that user only. License with that user only. For example, you have business is there. In the business, total we have 30 users required, 30 licenses. One is 4 is administrators. Administrators. Okay. 10 is sales users. 8 members are support people. Total how many? 22. And I'm adding as some other users also. 8 users, some other users. See, 30 members we have and 30 license we have. In case one sales user, in this one sales user is going to the leave, almost 10 days is not available. 10 days is not available. So we have to freeze his account. We have to restrict the access, this user to the organization. We have to go with this freeze option. Is there now? Can go with freeze option. Other way. And license with the same user only. But in this 10 users, in case, in support users only, one support user is left to this organization. Okay, he left from this organization. So how many license available? Now 29 only using. 29 only using. Why means we are inactive. Here freeze, here is inactive. After inactive that user, how many licenses available? 29, 29 licenses are available. 29 licenses are available. In case you are creating any new user, you have to create is 30 using 30th license. 30th license. This is the way we have to do this inactive and freeze. Inactive means we have to use that license to any other user or new user. I'm saying about we have to create a user with this license. In case we have to inactive any user, we have to use that license to any new user. Freeze. Coming to the freeze, we can't create a new user with this license. Freeze user license. Only we have to restrict the login access using freeze. But inactive means we have to restrict the login access and we have to use that license to other users. Okay, this is the difference. Freeze and inactive. A user, how we can do. And here once these are the some permission sets, and we can discuss why. I will explain the things in security concepts. Security concepts, these all things. Now, people knowing about how we can create the user, how we can create the app. Now, tabs. Tab is nothing but once you are creating any table, how we can create the tab. First, go to the object manager. Our app is recruiting app. In recruiting app means who is attending the interviews, we are calling as a candidates. So we require candidate table. We are tracking the candidate information in this organization. So see here, go to the object manager. Here we are creating the tables. Just I am creating one custom object. See, the candidate is there. The floral name I'm adding here. And here we have to see the options. What are the options we have? Plural name, candidates. Okay, candidates. And now this help setting, context sensitive help text setting we have to add, and label and format. Enter record name and label and format. Candidate record, candidate name we are adding. This is like a what is the record name? For that we are adding this. And display text only. What is the data type? Text only. And these are the optional features. Means this object related, we have to generating the reports and creating the activities, and we have to track the field histories, means column history. You are changing the data, you are creating the record, I am changing the data. We have required those things, tracking that information. We have to add the what are the required information we have to add here, and classifications, that sharing things, on deployments related things. We can discuss more on in next classes these things. Now, yellow search, global search is there now. We need to yellow search or not on this object data. And in case we have to create tab or not, by default we are creating tab or not. I'm not creating tab directly now, but we have to create just object only. Just I'm creating object means table. The table I'm creating here. See here, this is the information. We are calling as a API name this. We are adding as a name. On UI, we can see this is the name. This object name is candidate. Coming to the backend in programming, Apex programming, if you refer this object, like we have to add this API name, application programming interface name. Underscore C means this is a custom object. Whatever this administrators and developers creating any things in Salesforce, we are calling as a those things are custom things, custom objects, custom fields. Like we are creating a custom. Whatever Salesforce.com providing, we are calling as a standard. So, what are the object types we have? See here by default, like standard objects. Then we have custom objects. Okay, standard objects and custom objects. Okay, other objects also is there, but we have differentiate these two things. What are the Salesforce.com providing? What are the objects? We are calling as a standard objects. And whatever based on the client requirement, as a administrator developer, we are creating any objects, we're calling as a custom objects. Okay, this is standard and custom objects. And here we are getting few fields or columns. Few fields we are getting by default, like a candidate name. This is the name field. Any object, you are creating any object, these four fields we are getting name, this owner, and date fields. When it is created, who is creating this, like created by and last modified by. These are the audit fields. These two are the audit fields. You are creating any data on particular object. For candidate information, we are tracking that candidate name, who is creating that candidate, and when it is created, and when it is modified. Like these all things we can tracking the information. For that, Salesforce.com predefinedly providing, once we are creating any object, these four fields are available by default. In case if you create any new field, you have to create new option is there. In next class, we can discuss about these things for custom fields. This is the way we are creating the object. This is object, how we can create object. Now, we need to create go to the setup here. Object manager, beside setup is there now. Above candidate, there I am clicking on setup. And here, just you have to search with tabs. See here, different types of tabs is there. Custom object tabs, web tabs, visual force tabs, lightning components are lightning page tabs. I'm creating a custom object tab now. What is the object we're creating? Candidate. And a tab style, must and should you have to select one tab style. I'm adding computer tabs tab. Then you have to click on next. And which profile users having access on this tab. You have to add here. See here, uh, we have two users, extra 38 and one more is John Lennon. Both are under this system administrator profile only. So that is default on or off, we can check. And click on next. Then which app related? Only this object is available for which app? Recruiting app. See here. Our recruiting app only. We have to see this candidate. Now, go to the app. I'm opening recruiting app. Once creating the tab, see home is there, one tab. Now candidate is there. This is the tab. See here. Go to the candidate. There is no candidate now. Click on all candidates. This is list view. We are calling as a list view. See here, whatever data or records we are creating in this candidate object, we are able to see those all records here only. Here only. In case you have to create any new record, this is the way we are creating. Only 4 fields. Standard fields are four fields: candidate name and owner and audit fields. First I'm adding test one. I'm adding. I'm save this record. Let's save this record. See here in detail these 4 fields, whatever standard fields we have now. Candidate name, owner, created by, last modified by, that information we are tracking here for candidate one. Candidate name is test one. Who is creating this candidate? Yaksha 38 is the user, created user. And created by Yaksha 38 when it created. And when it last modified. Like this all information tracking here while creating any new data or record. See here, object nothing but a tables, fields nothing, columns nothing but a fields, and data. Data means we are tracking that candidate information. So we are calling as a records. We're calling as a records. The data is there now. We're calling as a records here. Okay. Table is nothing but a object. Column is nothing but a field. Data is nothing but a record. Like this is the way we are creating the tab. And what are the tabs? Other type of tabs we have available. Okay. See here. This is one custom objects tabs. This is custom object tab. Tab is nothing but a, we have to see this. Look and behave like the standard tabs provided with Salesforce in case we have to create the tabs. And we have to see this data related to any objects or any web tabs is there. You have to add the URL here. We have to add the URL. Web tab means redirect. See here, we have to add the tab name, tab style. See here we are adding what is the URL. You need to add that URL here. Google.com. I'm adding. Click on next. This is for web tab. Redirected to this google.com. In case if we required, we have to add the web tabs. And similar way, we have this lightning and visual force page. You have to design or develop any customization pages like visual force pages, lightning components. We have to show that component or visual force page as a tab. Have to go with these tabs. We have to create a tabs for. First, we have to create visual force page or lightning component. Then we have to create a tab. You can select the page or component here. Home, candidate. This Google also available. Go to the tabs. Google tab is there. Next. The tab settings default on or off like that. We have to see in profile. We can discuss tomorrow class about that, but we have to see this tabs information where go to the app and there we can see home candidate like other tabs also if you required like any other objects or pages tabs we can navigate to particular or to see the data or redirect to any website. We have to create a tabs and add those tabs to here in app. See, we can see this is the way. See here, one app is there. App, go to the setup and app manager. Go to the setup and app manager. Our app is recruiting app. And here, go to recruiting app and edit. See here, user profiles, system administrator only. And navigation items. Google also we have home, candidate and Google. These three things we have. So we can able to see those things. Home, candidates and Google. Here we have to redirect it to that Google in case we have any URL we are adding properly. We need to add the URL redirected to that site. Like in case we have to add that proper URL. Then we have to click that tab. Where we have to add that URL in tab. Google tab is there now. There we have to add. This is the way we are creating the tabs. Tabs and that object related tabs. This is object related tab. We can see all the records and candidate records. We have to see here. Okay, we can create new candidate. We can do these all things. Today, we discussed about this how we can create the app and how we can create the user and what are the things we have you people knowing about on user while creating the user and what is the difference between freeze and inactive and how we can create the tab, what is the tab and how we can create the tabs, how we can create object. Just I'm explaining these things. The objects available, standard and custom objects. Tomorrow I'm explaining about these things. Objects and fields. Within the fields, while creating fields, what are the data types support? And what are the data types available in Salesforce? We can discuss. You people do practice. First, you have to create a arc, the reset password, then enter into the organization. You have to create app first, any app. I created recruiting, but you have to create in case you have to idea about any business business flow. You have to create related to that business one app, and you have to create user other user. You have to create a user, and what are the things we have in user, how we can add the license and profile. These all things you can add, and you have to create a tab. Then you have to create a custom object related to your business flow. You have to create a objects. Okay, tomorrow I will explain more things on related to this data model. We are calling as a data model these things. Okay, data model. Tabs also under data model only. Okay, we are discussing more things. Okay, if people having any doubts, please ask now. Okay, first practice. Then you have any you have to you will have any doubts on this? Whatever concepts today we discussed, you have to raise a question tomorrow class. Okay, first 2 or 3 minutes. We have to discuss about the yesterday class doubts, and then we have to start. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, guys.